On this channel, we love to run numbers called $1 Million Made Easy, and we just run numbers to see what the S&P 500 might do for you. And I just love what my subscribers are asking me to do. I just came up with a spreadsheet showing if you have Social Security, if you retire early and have Social Security for a while, you got to start out taking more initially. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's just run a scenario here. Let's say you're ready to retire. You have $1 million, want to give yourself a 3% COLA, and you figure you initially need, let's just say you need $6,000 a month. I'm going to go ahead and update this. This is going to be 7.2%, which is going to run you out of money in a few years. In the last 100 years, it looks like 18 times. But what we want to do, you're starting out with $6,000 a month, and say you're 55, and at age 62 you get a pension, and we're going to knock this down. It's going along here 6,000, and going up here by that 3%. And then when you get your pension, let's say you get a little bit more. Let's say you get like $1,000 pension. So we're going to put this down to 16. Let's just make this flat 6,000. Okay. So we're allowing for a pension going to 6,000. So you don't need quite as much because you got your pension coming in. Let's update this. Hopefully this makes sense to you in a minute. So you're retiring at 55. At age 62, you get a pension, so you don't need the 6,956, which is this 6,000 increasing. So your pension is going to pay you $1,000, so you only need 6,000. Okay, you're 55 at 62. Now I'm going to start this at age, let's see, that was age 62. Let's say at 67 you take your full Social Security. So that's at the 12th year we want to knock this down. After 12 years, you're up to 67.53 again. Social Security kicks in, it's going to pay you $2,200. Okay, that's what we want to do. So we've got the numbers set here. Let's go ahead and update this and see how you might be doing, because you're down to $4,500 that you need from your nest egg. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, there's one more thing I need to do also. I need to do a 70-30 split, because you don't leave it all in the stock market. You want to have, we have 70% staying in the S&P 500, 30% going to cash reserves when the market's going down. This is the first time I've done this, folks. I'm hoping this is going to work and it makes sense to you. For those that have pensions and Social Security, looks like you still got the problem times 1929 or so, because again, you had these down years and you're taking out 7.2% initially. You just that's why I don't like the Dave Ramsey 8% rule. But this would be where you'd at. So pension kicking you down to 6,000, because a pension would be making up the difference. And then down here, Social Security down to 4,500. Pension making it. The problem with 1929, you were already out of money by the time these things were kicking in. You weren't really out of money because now you're living on your pension and Social Security. I understand that. But we're just looking at what's happening to your nest egg. Okay, what's happening to your nest egg? Yeah, your nest egg's basically gone. You're still getting your pension and your Social Security, so you're not living. You're just not destitute. I just wanted to run the numbers. Somebody asked me if I did it for Social Security. So what happens if you get Social Security and pension? So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully this makes sense to you. This is what I do. I just love to run numbers for people. I love what you're asking me to run. And I keep trying to come up with different scenarios for you so you can kind of get some kind of an idea of where you might be. Again, $1 million, you're taking out 7.2%. That's kind of iffy. And just these few years, 1928 to 31. And also, well, let's just look at the graph here. The graph shows you most times you'll be just fine. Again, keep running into this. 4 down years around 1929 and 3 down years around the year 2000. Other than that, you're going to be just fine. And this is allowing for pensions and Social Security kicking in. And I can run any numbers you want. So appreciate you asking. Appreciate you kind of challenging me to set up different scenarios, because I want to set up all kinds of scenarios that can really help you. The channel is called $1 Million Made Easy. Please consider subscribing. Please share this channel with your friends and family. Let them know that I'll run numbers for both in the accumulation stage to get you to the $1 million, what that would take, and also once you get to retirement and starting to live off your nest egg, how that might work out with both Social Security and pensions, or neither one. Eventually, you better get Social Security, of course. But if you're retiring early, I just wanted to run the numbers. Thanks for watching. Please share and please like the video.